Hi, this is Female, and welcome to my channel. So, today is Get Dressed Friday. I almost forgot what it was. All right, so I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Uh, hope you ate a lot of turkey and spent time with your families and all of that good stuff. So, I have been writing stuff down, my thoughts and stuff, because as you guys know, sometimes I get tied tongue and I be all over the place. So I wrote some things down and I'm going to read you my thoughts, okay? So today I wanted to talk uh, to you guys about racism and how a lot of white people don't consider themselves racist because they don't say the N word. Well, that's not the only thing that makes you a racist. It's calling people the N word. Okay. Uh, Racism can be, in some aspects, classism. Okay. Uh, like I said, merely saying the N word isn't the only thing that can determine if someone is racist. Right now, today, in 2024, and you would think that this would have been long gone. We would be moving on and stepping in the right direction. But racism is still alive and well. We have white men who are engaging in writing policy to return to the time of segregation and Jim Crow. Yes, that's where they want to take us back to. When they say make America great again, this is what they're talking about. Okay. Now, why should black people be afraid of the Republican agenda? Okay. Because this is all the agenda that has been coming out of Project 2025. They have written them a roadmap. Okay. They've got everything written out and they are following their plan. Okay. The first plan was to get the orange one in the White House. They've done that. Okay. So now uh, they are attacking DEI. You know, they've already eliminated affirmative action. So the next thing is to get rid of DEI. All right. Now, why should us black people be afraid of the Republican agenda? Because it will neglect all of the progress that we have made in regard to equality in all areas of our life. Okay? We have marched, we have fought, we have died, okay, in order to have the rights that we have today, in order to work, okay, in the workplace without being discriminated. We have uh, marched in order for us to have uh, be able to have equal housing where we can live in whatever neighborhood we want to live in. Okay, we have sacrificed so much in order for us to be our children to be educated and to be educated uh, in a school that is not uh, less than another school, even though that does exist in a lot of areas. Okay. I am fortunate enough to live in California and live in an area where my children both received the best education. even in the public school system. We have some excellent schools here. All right. Next thing, why should white women be afraid of the Republican agenda? Okay. Now, you all went into that voting booth and you voted against your own interests. Okay. You voted against. Now, I can understand people being against uh, the abortion thing. Okay. But it's more to it than that, because that's why women are dying, because they're not dying from just wanting to have an abortion. They're dying from actually having a pregnancy that they want, okay, and they have had complications with that pregnancy, and so they need to end that pregnancy, because if they don't, their life can be and has been in jeopardy. Okay, that's what you guys don't seem to understand. And you so-called Christians, okay, I don't understand your thinking. Okay, what you believe in is not universal for the whole world. Okay, not everyone is a Christian. All right, you have other uh religion out there. All right, so you don't hold the key to all religion. All religion should not come through you, okay, in order for it to be okay. Okay, you don't have the map on that. You don't have what am I trying to say? You don't have all of that in your power. All right. So getting back to white women, uh, the answer, Lord Jesus, I told y'all I get tied tongue. Okay, why should white women be afraid of the Republican agenda? The answer is to strip them of all their rights as well. They want to return you to a time when you couldn't work, you couldn't vote, and you couldn't have control over your own bodies. Okay, now that is going on right now today, and you have these sick men that's running around talking about your body but my choice. Okay, and that is giving off vibes of someone that wants to violate women, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, I've heard on someone told a story on TikTok about a man saying after January 20th, uh, we can do what we want. No, no. Uh, Being told no is still the law here in this United States of America. Okay? You don't have the right to attack a woman. You don't have a right to uh, uh, grape a woman. All right? Those are not your rights. Okay? We still have the right to say no, because this is our body. Our body does not belong to you. Okay? I don't care what you think you've heard or what you think you understand in your sick old brain, but our body is still our body. You don't have control over that. You don't have the last say so in that. Okay? You cannot control women and make them do what you want them to do. That's not how this works. Okay? We are not in the 50s and 60s anymore. Okay? But that is what they're trying to do to you, white women. Okay? And I don't understand why you all don't seem to understand that you guys benefited more from DEI than anybody else. Okay? Anybody else, you guys have benefited from it. Okay? Next, why should the LBGT and all them other alphabets and the plus sign? I don't know what all that means. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know what it means. Okay. So, all those alphabet letters. Okay. Why should y'all be afraid of the Republican agenda? Well, the answer is they want to totally put you back in the closet. They don't want to see you and they don't want to hear you. Okay. They want to take away your rights to love and marry whomever you want. Okay. There will be, they are trying to strip all your rights away so you no longer have protection. All right. That's what they want to do. This is all a part of their game plan. All right. So, um, I, I thought that it would be so many uh, black women, so many gay people that would, and so many Hispanics that would have stood on the side, on the right side of history. Okay. I had no idea that so many of you um, have been brainwashed. Okay. You have been brainwashed to believing that it is okay to hurt people. And believe me, this Project 2025 is meant to hurt people. It is not meant for the betterment of us, okay? It is not. It is meant for the betterment of the rich, okay? And I like to say this as well. How much money is enough money, okay? You can only buy so much stuff. You cannot take it with you to the grave. So how much money is enough? I mean, you just greedy. You're just hoarding money. Okay. If you don't use your money that you have for good, then what are you here for? Okay. You will never be happy and you will never get enough money because you will always be out there trying to get more, trying to get more. And I don't understand the reasoning behind it. Okay? I really don't. All right? Now, why should poor whites be afraid of this agenda, the Republican agenda? Well, the answer is to continue to push their agenda that does not benefit you. Okay? You all keep voting against your own interests. Okay? These red states, these red states are some of the poorest states in the United States. You should ask yourself, why is that? Why is that? Why is it that you have sent your senators and your House of Representatives to Washington, okay, and you have gotten nothing out the deal? You guys have some of the worst schools, okay? You guys have a lot of uh, lack of jobs, okay, lack of opportunities, all right? And a lot of your cities and towns are still stuck in the past, okay? You have not advanced. So, what does that tell you? It tells me that the people that are supposed to be fighting for you and fighting for your rights in your state in order for you to get your piece of pie, they're not doing a good job. Okay? They have merely went to Washington to pad their own pockets. They haven't went to Washington for you. Okay? They have went to Washington because they are greedy and they want money. They are not uh, governing in your own best interest. All right? They want to continue to put you in a class that makes you believe that the color of your skin somehow makes you better than anyone else. Therefore, you will blindly cast your vote and you'll put your support for them out of fear that if you don't, you will be losing something. Okay? This has been a tactic of the white man since we got on this United States. Okay? They are always pitting somebody against somebody else. You know, what really seems to me is the problem, and I hate to say it, but it is a lot of white people. That seems to be the problem because they seem to have a problem with everybody. Okay? And I want to say this to black people. Those of you that have made statements like, yeah, it's too many Hispanics over here. It's too many this. They doing this, they doing that. Okay? Why is that your business? That why does that bother you? What someone else has. It's not taking away nothing from you because if you want something in these United States, you get out and you work for it. Nobody is going to come and hand you anything, okay? Especially when you look like me. It's not going to be given to you, okay? You might as well face facts. You have to work hard and you have to work 3 times as hard as anybody else in order to get what you want in these United States. That's just a fact, okay? But to think that what somebody else has is taking something away from you, it's not. It really isn't, okay? You guys need to wake up, okay? Because all this is the same old sad playbook of divide and conquer, okay? Now, let me tell you this. What makes you think that after they are done with the Hispanic population, that they won't be coming for us next? You see what I'm saying? And it has already started coming for us, okay? With the whole DEI, taking that away. And let me tell you, white people, something. Just because someone gets hired under that program is only something that is in place so that we are able to get our foot in the door, okay, and get the same opportunities that anybody else that looks like you gets. That's all that is. That does not mean that we are unqualified, okay? Because if you see someone of color that is in a high paying job or in a high place in government or whatever, you better believe they have worked damn hard to get where they are. Okay? No one gave them a damn thing. So you guys need to get that bullshit out of your head. Okay? And you guys have had privileges for so fucking long that you think because those privileges are not just automatic to you anymore, you think it's reverse racism. That is the stupidest shit I have ever heard of in my life. There is no such thing as reverse racism. Get over your fucking self. Okay? What you are having to do is compete. Compete on an even playing field. Now, what you're saying is that I can't compete. I can't compete. I cannot run the risk of my skin color not being able to get me in the door. Okay? Because it's too many of y'all that have these positions that you are not qualified to have. The people under you are usually the reason why you are up at the top. Because it's not because of nothing that you have done. Okay? And you guys are having to compete with other people of color and women that have came to the game ready to play. Now, a lot of you, oh, you went to college, yeah, but did you learn anything? Hell no, you didn't learn nothing. Because y'all was too busy drinking and partying, okay? While other people of color were studying and learning and getting their education like they were supposed to. But I'm sorry that uh, you didn't do what you were supposed to do when you went to school. That's on you. That's not on anybody else. And nobody should give you a free pass just because you didn't do what you were supposed to do and you happen to be white. No, the color of your skin does not determine uh, the outcome of your existence. Okay? And lastly, I would say yes, the Republican white man has an agenda. He does. And that is to gain the power that they believe they have lost. In their view, they have lost power in the boardroom to women and minorities. They have lost the power to make money by whatever means necessary. But we see that's coming back. That's coming back with the orange one. There is so much corruption around him. I don't understand how you can vote somebody into office that is totally corrupt. He's nothing but a damn criminal. That is all that man is. 34 felonies? Really? You voted for someone that has 34 felonies. If your next door neighbor had 34 felonies, you would be locking your doors and your windows, okay? Because you would be afraid of that motherfucker coming in and harming you and your family. And for those of you who have felony convictions, okay, and you have served your time and all you want to do is work and get on with your life, you should be pissed off that the highest person in the world, in the United States, I should say, the highest job can be given to a white man with 34 felonies. You better believe if it was Obama, he would be up under the jail. Okay? They would have put his black ass up under the jail. All right. And lastly, the making of money has become the white man's God. And it has become God for some minorities as well. Okay? They will do anything and everything to get it. Okay? It tops anything. It tops anything. They don't care what they have to do. It doesn't matter if they have to hurt people in pursuit of it or not, as long it is what they see the goal line is for them to be on top and to be making millions of dollars. That's all the goal is, okay? And another question, okay? You have this Doge by them two idiot billionaires. They're gonna come in and slash the budget. Okay. First of all, if you Democrats and Republicans let these two idiots see the budget, then you are really stupid and you have no business being in Washington. None at all. Because that is not their business. Okay? And when are we going to start practicing separation of church and state? When are we going to start honoring the three branches of government? Everything does not come down to the executive branch and whatever he says goes. No, we have a democracy here. We have a democracy here. And I will tell you something else is when when and if these people are put in these positions, okay, that they aren't qualified for, the people that actually work in these departments of the government, what will you do? Will you follow their orders? Will you follow behind them? I say resist. Resist. It can't go forward if they don't know what the hell they're doing, which they don't, okay? And if you don't fall in line, I say continue to go on running your departments the way they have been being run, okay? And let that person just sit there and make themselves feel like they are important. I say resist, okay? Because that is what we have got to do is we have got to stand up and we have got to resist. And I said it before is that if you live in a red state, you need to be on the phone talking to your senators and your representatives and telling them to get a backbone and stand up against this bullshit because it's not going to just affect those Democrats, okay? It's going to affect us all. We are all in this together, like it or not. And we are getting ready to come up on some real bad, dark days. So, how would you represent yourself and your family during this time of darkness? Okay? Will you stand up for what's right? Okay? I need you guys to stand up for what's right. Get on the phones, email, write letters, stand out in front of these people offices and picket or whatever you have to do. But stand up, okay, and let your voice be heard. Because there's a lot of you that have seen that the orange thing, all he did was lie. He lied to get himself into office, and now he has done a switch up on y'all. So are you going to sit back and take it? Or are you going to stand up and fight against it? I say stand the fuck up. Stand up for what you believe in. That's all I got for today. Thank you guys so much for uh, watching my channel. Thank you for the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. And I couldn't believe how many people had watched my other video. I couldn't believe it. It was so many people. I've never had 500 and some people watch a video of mine. I mean, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so very much. Okay. Continue to give me comments. I like that I had more than two comments, okay, and more than one like. All right. So let's keep that energy going, okay? Because I like talking to people. All right. But uh, let me say this. I am a very nice person, okay? But don't push me to the wrong direction because that other crazy girl, she's still in here somewhere. Don't make me have to pull her out on you, okay? So say what you got to say in the comment section, but don't come here saying shit that has nothing to do with the conversation and you just feel like you want to attack someone. Don't do that, okay? Because I'm not here for that, okay? Because you will get your feelings hurt, all right? So, with that being said, again, thank you all so much for watching. If by chance you're new to my channel, please hit that subscription button and become a part of this conversation, okay? So I thank you for watching. Like I said, give me a thumbs up. It don't cost you nothing. Leave me a comment. It don't cost you nothing. Okay? Subscribe to my channel. That is also free. All right. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next Get Dressed Friday. Bye, y'all.